From Azrael to the fallen angel named Amy. Here are your top 10 angels too scary for the Bible. In our number 10 spot we have Azrael. Azrael is the archangel that helps assist beings from this life into the afterlife. He is known by another very common name, the Grim Reaper. I can imagine the idea of him would be terrifying though because of his purpose, but also because he is depicted as having 4 faces. Oh, and for some reason, he has eyes and tongues all over his body. Why? I haven't been able to find a reason as to why he's been depicted this way. I can only assume that it's because someone once imagined this angel eating up people and keeping their eyes and tongues. Anyways, this is definitely a seemingly scary angel in appearance. If you're liking this video so far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you're recommended more content like this. In our number 9 spot we have Seraphim. Seraphim is an angel that holds one of the highest ranks. It is said that Seraphim has 6 wings, 4 to cover their head and feet, and 2 to fly. They are said to be angels that worship God and surround his throne. They sound kind of nice and cool, and I'm sure if they're real, they are, but it doesn't take away from the scariest thing about them, which is that they are on fire. Yes, just like you imagine the gates of hell. That is the reason why people are scared of them and why they are too scary even for the Bible. They are allegedly on fire because they are fired up with love for the Lord. Yeah, that sort of makes sense, but then it also doesn't at all. I wonder who was the first person to depict them in this way. I can imagine the inventor in their room thinking this up. Alas, I am brilliant. These angels are on fire. They're fired up with love for God. Indeed, I am clever. In our number 8 spot, we have the Flying Angel Man. Hey, were any of you a fan of the brilliant show called Heroes? Well, I was, and this clip that I'm about to show you reminds me of Nathan the Flying Man. People have called this clip to be of an angel, an alien, or some kind of supernatural being. Whatever it is, it would be too scary for the Bible. Here we have a flying angel man. He's on the ground and then suddenly he's up in the air, lingers for a minute, and then flies away. Tell me this is a fake. How is this real? Honestly, it's so hard to believe that I bet you it is real. Anyways, this flying angel man was caught on tape in Rome, and the thought of a bunch of beings similar to him walking among us is scary. So let's move on. In our number 7 spot, we have the Dominion Angels. The Dominion Angels are not too scary for the Bible per se, but probably the thought of them is scary for the people that have committed sinful acts in the Bible. The reason being because the Dominion Angels are beings that bring about justice. They serve you karma on a golden platter. They bring balance and order and carry out judgments against sinful situations in the fallen world. The idea of them is pretty nerve-wracking. Anyone that suffers from having a guilty conscience should be terrified of them. These angels are just psychologically terrifying. In our number 6 spot, we have Lucifer, the devil, the fallen angel himself. Lucifer is probably the scariest angel in the Bible, and honestly, the thought of such evil feels like it probably shouldn't be in the Bible. But honestly, we learn our best lessons when we're faced with adversity, so perhaps the stories about him needed to be told so people could learn what not to do. Lucifer is the devil, who was once an angel that was casted out of heaven. He is said to lurk in the shadows, taunting humans and trying to convince them to commit sins just like the snake does in the story of Adam and Eve. He disguises himself as an angel of light, which makes him even more dangerous. You may think you're dealing with someone loving, but then bam, it could be the devil tricking you. He is known for his trickery. In our number 5 spot, we have Abezethibou. Abezethibou is another fallen angel and demon. He is mentioned in the Testament of Solomon, and apparently he is an important demon in hell. Apparently his treason left him with 1 red wing, which is honestly frightening on its own. And you know, it's red. Just know. Apparently he went to Egypt at one point and helped harden the Pharaoh's heart and convinced his advisors to pursue fleeing Israelite slaves. Because of this, he ended up drowning with the army in the Red Sea. It is said that he will one day return, but honestly, I thought he was already dead because he's an angel, so how did he end up dying in the Red Sea? Perhaps he came to Earth as a human. It's all very confusing. Anyways, he sounds scary. In our number 4 spot, we have Samyaza. Samyaza is a fallen angel who is known as the leader of the Watchers. The Watchers had one purpose. It was to watch over humans. one purpose, and they got distracted by beautiful women, of course. They fell in love with women and ended up procreating with them. The offspring were just horrible and started, killing and eating people, and that put humanity at risk. Oh, and they were also giants. So there's that. Samyaza was the leader of this angelic brethren. As time passed, these god/angelic beings and demigod beings took over Earth and became extremely corrupt. Fun fact, it has been said that Christians in the Middle East have been known to call television Samyaza. In our number 3 spot we have Furfur. Furfur is the great Earl of Hell and the ruler of 26 legions of demons. That's a lot of demons. He is known as a liar. Which, doesn't that just go hand in hand with the fact that he's a demon? I just can't imagine any demons feeling compelled to tell the truth ever. Well, anyways, apparently he is a liar unless compelled to enter a magic triangle where he gives true answers to every question. He apparently has a rough voice, which sure, makes sense. He just came from the fiery gates of hell. I bet the smoke doesn't do well for the vocal cords. He is known for creating storms, thunder, and lightning. And here I thought thunder and lightning was just, God angry. Anyone else told that tale as a kid? He is depicted as a deer or winged deer. I'll probably never look at deer the same again. In our number 2 spot we have Wormwood. This angel feels like perhaps he's been hanging around Earth for the last few years. I'm referring to the fallen angel that is Wormwood, that is an angel who brings plagues upon the Earth during the end times. His name means bitterness. The book of Revelation speaks about him and says, Wormwood is a star angel that falls from heaven at the trumpet blast of the 3rd angel, and it poisons many waters of the earth, causing many to die. Apparently, Wormwood is a metaphor for divine judgment, as if plagues are brought onto the world to wash away humans and sin. Dark. Yeah, this guy is definitely such a scary thought, especially after the last 2 years that we've all been through. Finally, in our number 1 spot we have Amy. Yes, there is a fallen angel by the name of Amy. Amy apparently is the president of hell. Amy in hell is referred to as a he who initially appears as flames but then turns into a human. So Amy is fire? That's confusing and an interesting thought. Imagine fire had a soul and its name is Amy. Apparently Amy teaches liberal art, naturally. So random. Amy rules over 36 legions of demons, and yeah, Amy definitely sounds too scary for the Bible. I'm Melissa Melotti, and I hope that you have a good day, sir.